Okay, let's talk about AI. Okay, let's try to talk about AI, You know Xiaomi? Chinese company that last year in 12 months just built 360 million cars with like 1,000 employees or less. Bro, like just 50 years ago, if a company like, say Fiat, Italian company that makes cars, was built in like 360 million cars, bro. Like, let's imagine how many employees had to like, bro, I think like in Italy with 60 millions, I think that just 5 million people had to work 3 years. 3 years of work, like of 10 million people, like 5 million people, let's say 5, okay? But right now they need just 500, bro. Just 50 years later, just 30 years later, bro. It's kind of, bro, I love this thing, bro. Because if you think about it, me, the owner of Xiaomi, bro, okay? I own Xiaomi, I own properties, I own money. Let's say I'm an angry rich man that want more money, more power and all that. If I want more money, more power, I need to like get the people around the world to have more money. Because if they have more money, they can spend more. And me, I can get more, Okay, let's say about this thing. Let's say that 50 years ago, for produce this car, like every car, each car would have cost me, let's say, bro, $10,000 per car, okay? And right now, maybe produce the same car, like better quality, better technology, better sound, better driving, better like leather, brother, better all that, bro. With automation and all that, it costs me like 10 times less. Okay, so if 50 years ago my car, I would have sold my car for 30,000. I would make like 20,000 of profit. Right now the car that cost me just 1,000, bro, and it's better. I can sell it like way cheaper, but I can make more profit. And bro, we live in a cool ass world, because if everything will be cheaper and the people don't have to work in the companies, and me rich man, I need to have people that get rich, I'ma just tax the works that my robots made for me, and I redistribute that to the world, so I can make like a universal basic income just initially, because I think that 20 years later we gonna have like universal high income. And bro, that's just the first part of the world. Like in 20 years, bro, it's gonna change like so much, bro. Just in 20 years. Let's imagine like in 50, bro. 20 years ago, there was no social media, bro. There was no iPhones. Maybe just the first. It was only a gadget, bro. Right now, like every company in the world needs to get ads on social media. If you just want to sell like a single unity, you just have to pay ads on social media, bro. Bro, 20 years ago, that shit doesn't exist. If I just stopped a random man like 20 years ago and I said to him, bro, okay, you'll be able to like just buy it for just $50. Basically just a rock like this of these dimensions, and you will be able to talk like with a person that's overseas in life, bro, totally freely, without paying no net connection, without paying nothing. Just you know what, bro? It's just 20 years, bro. It's just 20 years, but like, fuck, I really love this type of topics, bro. I got an uncle that had a cancer. If it wasn't just for a medicine that they just created 10 years ago, it can modify just a gene that's in our system. A gene is like a part of DNA, bro. You know what's that mean, bro? They can recreate like a DNA, they can modify a DNA in a living human system, bro. You know what that means? And she alive, like that type of pill that costs like 1,000, and she has to take like pills a week that cost 1,000, and we live in a welfare state, so she just pay taxes every month, and she don't pay nothing for that, bro. She's still alive. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for this, just if this shit like just was invented 5 years later, she would have died. I had no hunger. You know what that mean, bro? I love technology just for so many things, bro. But, bro, let's say I'm in a third world. I'm a Nigerian guy. I just have to find a device. I can just post on daily on TikTok, just me and talking in front of camera, just like doing some funny stuff with in the village and all that. I can blow up like in 6 months. And I'm in Nigeria, bro. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I just need connection. I just have to find connection. And now, fuck, what's the call? Okay, the name of the gadget is Starlink, like creating a universal connection like everywhere, in the middle of the ocean and in the middle of Zambia or just wherever you is. Bro, just 50 years ago, the 20% of population, just the 20% of population can read or just write some pages. Right now, it's the 80% of population. You know what that means, bro? Like information is in the roots of everything, of everything. And yes, you can think about we living in a techno-feudalism and all that, but I don't know. It's like kind of, we just want, like, everyone wants freedom, but for me, this is freedom. Like, for me, this is freedom because you have to know how to use them. Like, I'm trying to learn to use them because, like, 3 years ago, I just uninstalled my IG and TikTok for a whole year because that shit was taking my soul. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was taking my soul, bro. It was, how can I explain that? It was taking my ideas, it was taking my energy, it was taking like, so uninstalled that and it helped me so much. Then a year later, I just installed that again. I thought I was able to like check on my time, check on my everything, and I improved that so much, but I'm learning how to use them and how to don't be a slave about them. Bro, in the middle of nowhere, bro. I'ma write me down a script about like all these things. I'ma read it to you because there's a lot of things that I wanna like talk to you. And at the end, bro, I'm so happy I'm so grateful to live like in this type of years, in this type of centuries. And I'm so lucky to be in here because like yesterday I watched Theo Von interviewing an American doctor going to Gaza, bro. You should watch this, bro. I'ma link this shit right now. And at the same time, bro, yes, I'm so lucky and grateful to live here and to be born in these type of days, because we gonna see hella deep, like we gonna see hella things happening in these years, bro. Like biology, science, technology, futures, wars, bro. I'm a positivist, so I think I'ma think for the better, but yeah, it's really a party living in these centuries because we got so much things, and if we know how to use them, if you're trying to be smart with your life and your time and yourself, you can live by nature, you can live by a high of life, and there's gonna be a lot of changes, bro. It's gonna be a lot of change, like so much stuff happening every year, bro. So much stuff, and I love it, bro. Like I love it. I love to see the changes. I love to like because it is in the human nature. You know, Sam Altman said like every time a new open AI system, LLMs like ChatGPTs is getting out, bro. People is like, oh, it's AGI is coming. It's like we here, bro. It's so scary and all that. But 2 days later, bro, everyone's like, okay, when's the next generation? Because it's a lovely thing, bro. We humans, we just want to improve ourselves and want to find how to like live a good ass life. I don't know, it's like that. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this better. Different place, different things.